Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, your ultimate source for everything related to the Lakers and all the hottest sports news around. I hope you're all doing well today, because we've got some absolutely thrilling news to discuss. After all the uncertainty, the twists, and the endless speculation, it's official. Austin Reaves is ready to play against the Chicago Bulls tonight. That's right, the moment we've all been waiting for has finally come. The Lakers have received some great news, and it could not have come at a more crucial time with the playoffs just around the corner. Now, we've all been on the edge of our seats ever since Reaves went down with that ankle injury in the game against the Indiana Pacers. It was a scary moment, especially considering that just a week earlier, he had also injured that same ankle during the game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Fans were holding their breath, wondering whether this injury was going to be another setback for the young player. And with the Lakers already dealing with a handful of injuries throughout the season, the last thing they needed was another key player sidelined. But just when we thought the worst might happen, Reaves put all those worries to rest after the game. When asked about his injury and how he was feeling, he gave us a huge sigh of relief with a simple but powerful statement. "I feel great. Honestly, I feel better after a win like that. We'll be back tomorrow ready to go." And just like that, we got the green light. Reaves will be on the floor against the Chicago Bulls tonight. Lakers fans, we can all breathe easy now. The fact that Reaves is good to go is massive, and it's not just because he's a fan favorite or a hardworking player. Reaves has become one of the most important pieces for this Lakers squad over the past few months. His versatility on both ends of the floor has been crucial, and his ability to create for others, hit clutch shots, and defend on the perimeter has kept the team afloat in some tough stretches this season. Now, let's take a moment to really dive into why Reaves is so vital to the Lakers' success. Sure, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are the main pillars of this team, and Luka Doncic's recent addition has been a game-changer. But if you've been paying attention, you'll know that Reaves has really come into his own as one of the most consistent and reliable players on the roster. Over his last 20 games, Reaves has been putting up impressive numbers, an average of 18.3 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 4.4 assists per game. He's also knocking down 2.6 three-pointers per contest, and that kind of shooting is a huge asset for the Lakers, who have struggled to find scoring consistency in recent weeks. His ability to space the floor and stretch defenses is crucial, especially when teams focus heavily on LeBron and Luka to generate offense. But it's not just about his offense. Reaves has really stepped up as a two-way player. His defensive prowess has been a huge boost for the Lakers, who've had their fair share of struggles on that side of the ball. Reaves has the ability to guard multiple positions and create turnovers, which can be game-changing in high-stakes matchups like tonight's. His willingness to fight through screens, contest shots, and create fast-break opportunities has made him an all-around contributor that the Lakers can't afford to lose. And speaking of tonight's matchup, we've got to talk about what this game means. The Lakers have been in a bit of a rough patch recently, going 3-7 in their last 10 games. The offense has been inconsistent, and the defense has been far from ideal. With the playoffs on the horizon, every game feels like a must-win, and there's no room for error. That makes Reaves' return even more significant. The Lakers need all hands on deck to make a push toward the postseason, and Reaves gives them another weapon to rely on, especially with the Bulls coming into this game with their own injury concerns. Let's talk about the Bulls for a second. Like the Lakers, they're also dealing with a series of injuries that have thrown their rotation into uncertainty. Chicago has 6 players on the injury report, including some important names like Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White, and Lonzo Ball. All 3 are decisions that won't be made until game time, so there's a lot of unknowns for the Bulls heading into this matchup. If Vucevic and White are out, that could seriously hurt Chicago's chances, but if they're able to suit up, this game could get a lot more complicated for the Lakers. Either way, the Bulls will be missing some key pieces, and it could impact their overall performance. But here's where things get interesting. Even if the Bulls are shorthanded, they still have some dangerous offensive players like DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Kobe White, who can easily take over a game. We saw that in the Lakers' embarrassing loss to the Bulls just a week ago, when White dropped 36 points and Giddey nearly registered a quadruple-double. It was a blowout, and the Lakers couldn't keep up. That game was a wake-up call, and if the Lakers want to avoid another embarrassment tonight, they'll need Reaves to play at his best. His defense on the perimeter will be crucial, and his scoring will be needed to keep up with the Bulls' offensive firepower. But here's the thing, with Reaves back in action, things are looking a whole lot better for the Lakers. Having LeBron James fully healthy, Luka Doncic continuing to be a reliable offensive force, And Rui Hachimura, also back in the mix, gives the Lakers a much stronger lineup than they had just a few weeks ago. This gives them the depth they need to compete with any team in the league, and it puts them in a better position to secure a win tonight. For the Lakers, tonight is about much more than just revenge for last week's loss. It's about reclaiming momentum, getting back on track, and building some confidence heading into the final stretch of the regular season. With the playoff picture tightening up, every game counts. If Reaves can stay healthy and continue to play at a high level, the Lakers will be in a much better spot to make a deep playoff run. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. Tonight's game is critical. It's not just about Reaves being back. It's about proving that they can close out games, play solid defense, and play as a cohesive unit. So as we get ready for tonight's game, the question remains, how will Reaves' return impact the Lakers' performance? Can he be the X factor the Lakers need to turn things around? Or will Chicago's offensive weapons prove too much for the Lakers to handle? It's going to be a thrilling matchup, and with the stakes so high, it's sure to be an exciting one. For Lakers fans, Reaves' injury was a major concern over the past few weeks. After that scary moment against the Pacers, it was hard not to worry about the lingering effects of his ankle injury. But credit to Reaves, he's shown incredible resilience. His ability to bounce back so quickly speaks to his toughness and commitment to the team. When it comes to the Lakers' playoff hopes, Austin Reaves has been an unexpected but invaluable contributor. Not only has he provided scoring, but he's become a reliable playmaker and defender. This well-rounded skill set makes him one of the Lakers' most important players, especially as the postseason looms. In terms of scoring, Reaves has been nothing short of impressive. His ability to create his own shot, particularly from beyond the arc, has added a much-needed layer of versatility to the Lakers' offense. This has allowed the team to stay competitive even when other key players have been struggling to find their rhythm. Defensively, Reaves' contributions have been just as significant. His ability to guard multiple positions has given the Lakers much-needed flexibility. With opposing teams increasingly focusing on LeBron James and Luka Doncic, Reaves' ability to step up and take on tough defensive assignments has been crucial. But let's not forget about the other key players who are also stepping up as the Lakers head into this critical stretch. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have both been playing at an incredibly high level, and their leadership on the court will be vital in making sure the team stays on track. Luka Doncic, who was added in a trade earlier in the season, has been an immediate impact player for the Lakers. His ability to create offense and draw defenders has opened up opportunities for the rest of the team. With a combination of LeBron, Davis, and Doncic, the Lakers have one of the most formidable trios in the league. While Reaves is the focus of today's report, let's not forget about the depth that the Lakers have. Players like Rui Hachimura, who is back in action, add to the team's versatility. His scoring and defensive presence off the bench give the Lakers even more options, which is crucial in tight playoff games. On the other side of things, the Chicago Bulls are also trying to make a push for the postseason. Despite their injury concerns, they've shown they're more than capable of being a tough opponent. With players like DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, the Bulls have plenty of offensive firepower that can challenge any defense. The fact that the Bulls are dealing with injuries is a double-edged sword. While it might give the Lakers an advantage, there's also the unpredictability of facing a shorthanded team. Injuries can often lead to unexpected performances from role players, and the Lakers can't afford to underestimate any of Chicago's remaining talent. That's why tonight's game is so critical for the Lakers. They can't afford another slip-up, especially not after the disappointing loss to the Bulls just a week ago. Reaves' return offers them a much-needed boost, but it's up to the whole team to execute and prove they've learned from their past mistakes. If the Lakers want to win tonight, they'll need to focus on playing solid defense. The Bulls' offense, while dangerous, is far from unstoppable. The key for the Lakers will be locking in on DeRozan, LaVine, and whoever else steps up for Chicago, and making sure they don't go off for big numbers. One area the Lakers have struggled with recently is their ability to close out games. They've often been in positions to win, but have faltered in crunch time. Reaves' return should help the Lakers in that regard, as he has shown time and time again that he can perform under pressure and hit clutch shots when needed. As the Lakers continue to deal with injuries to other players, having Reaves available provides much-needed depth. His ability to step into different roles depending on the situation is invaluable, especially when the team is already stretched thin with other injuries. Another factor to consider is the Lakers' ability to play as a cohesive unit. The team has shown flashes of brilliance at times, but there have been moments when they've struggled to stay in sync. With the playoffs just around the corner, building chemistry will be just as important as any individual performance. In a game like tonight's, where the stakes are so high, the role players will need to step up. It's not just about LeBron and AD carrying the load. Other players like Reaves, Hachimura, and even younger guys need to contribute to ensure the team has a complete effort. Ultimately, tonight's game isn't just about whether the Lakers win or lose. It's about building confidence and momentum as the postseason approaches. The team needs to show that they can handle adversity, bounce back from tough losses, and perform when it matters most. But now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Reaves being back in action tonight? Will his return be the key to a Lakers victory, or do you think they still need to find their rhythm in other areas? I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think, because this is a huge moment for the Lakers, and I want to hear all your predictions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time with more updates on your Los Angeles Lakers.